Hi everyone, my name is Annetta, and in this short video I will introduce you to the biocultural values of Bull's Head. Bull's Head is located in the northern part of the Sydney Harbour and is under the jurisdiction of the North Sydney Council. We can find numerous significant heritage sites here, as well as one of the Sydney's most valuable urban bushland areas, Bull's Head Reserve, and Coal Loader Sustainability Centre. The vegetation type is primarily a coastal sandstone foreshore forest that covers most of the Bull's Head Reserve. We can also find various weeds and urban native and exotic vegetation. Bull's Head has a rich indigenous as well as colonial past. It lies on the land of Camaragal people, and it was first colonized by the British settlers in 1788. Since the European settlement, this area was heavily used for coal extraction. Coal loader was developed and vegetation largely degraded. However, thanks to strong public protests in the early 20th century, large proportion of Bull's Head was turned into a natural reserve and successfully revegetated. Currently, the commercial use was eliminated, and Bull's Head is primarily a conservation area with numerous recreational and cultural centers. It is also partially used as an urban residential area. For the biocultural values data collecting, we created a tracking app through the Cyber Tracker program, allowing us to identify and locate a variety of colonial, biological, and indigenous values in Bull's Head area displayed in the map. However, in this video I will concentrate primarily on the markers of rich Aboriginal history intertwined with this area. Despite the colonial background of Bull's Head, we can still find here numerous significant Aboriginal sites. Bull's Head used to be an important gathering place and home to Camaragal people. The making of art was an integral part of Aboriginal culture, and one of the most significant local sites is the engraving of whale located near the Coal Loader Sustainability Centre. Numerous middens were also found along the Bull's Head coast near the Coal Loader Centre. Middens are Aboriginal sites where sometimes over even thousands of years debris of bones, shells, cutting devices and charcoal of fire were accumulated. These sites were used as Aboriginal gathering spaces for sharing knowledge, stories, as well as preparation of hunted food such as birds, kangaroos, or fish and others. White pine also signifies a past midden location. White pine needs a significant amount of calcium for its growth. We can therefore assume that large numbers of shells and bones were buried here in the past, releasing calcium into the ground during its decay, allowing white pine to thrive in the Bull's Head Reserve. One of the significant indigenous trees in this area can be mentioned a paperbark tree, known also as woman's business plant. Its soft peel can be used by Aboriginal women during menstruation or during and after childbirth, creating a soft bed to put their babies in. The peel can be also used for wrapping food before placing into the fire. Last but not least, the peel was well used by Aboriginal people as a natural toilet paper. Lomandra longifolia was also largely used by the Aboriginal people. Due to its strong fibrous leaves, this plant was used for viewing baskets or also eel traps and nets. The nectar from the bottom of the plant can be used as a supply of energy on long walks. The seed can be pounded and made into flour, used for making an Aboriginal bread called damper. What could seem as a natural rock formation is another remnant of an Aboriginal heritage. Bull's Head is surrounded with the ocean and lacks sufficient fresh water supply. These rock pools were therefore engraved into the sandstone by Camaragal people as rainwater capture and are used as drinking wells for fresh water supply. Delicious. Indigenous people always have been and always will be the true guardians and owners of this land, and therefore it is necessary that we preserve and protect their remains of their cultural heritage. The Coal Loader Sustainability Centre also provides a variety information about the indigenous history of this area. It is also necessary that significant Aboriginal sites are protected from devastation by land use changes and are instead listed as protected areas. I would highly recommend you to visit this beautiful part of Sydney yourself and experience the richness of Indigenous cultural heritage mixed with colonial past and variety of biological values that Ball's Head offers.
I hope you learned something new about this site today, and thank you all for listening.